Okay. Oh, how are all my lovely people doing? We are starting up episode 3 of the Randomized Hardcore Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke. We're going to be starting at the SS and trying, I think, to get the cut TM or HM. Then, once we get the cut TM, HM, whatever it is, we can unlock our fossil encounter. I do also think we might get an encounter on here. I'm not fully sure, but there's some things to happen at least in here. So I did some minor changes to the team, very minor, but we added Bug Boy on the team. I think it fits a little bit more. He has a higher base stat total. Taylor, our Sunflora, and Noibat combo will be more of a late game scaler. Noivern is really good, and I looked at the stats of that, and it's actually pretty good. So I want to keep that alive. I want to do the best possible of keeping our evolvable mons as late game as we can, so that we can kind of strategically get through it and utilize them at the right times rather than using them like at their weakest, if that makes sense. And obviously you guys saw last episode, we added Empy, the Persian Jirachi, into the team. So we randomized Bug Boy's ability, and it turned into Flower Veil. So, not really good. But he has Fire Blast, Confusion, Water Pulse, and Quiver Dance. We got Quiver Dance on him, which is absolutely nuts. That's an insane setup move. The only thing is I don't think... He's actually not terribly defensive as well. Like, he's not weak by any means, but he's also not strong by any means. We have Swift, Stab. We don't have a Steel-type Stab move, but this is kind of our utility mon, where Empy's going to be thrown in if we have no type of, like, coverage on them, or they have a lot of coverage on us. I think we're going to just use Empy as our do-it-all mon. Then we obviously have Assault-Vested Sunny, the freaking Gyarados, and the Torterra, which is absolutely insane. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit the sprite thing. Absolutely insane. Has Earthquake this freaking early. Has Withdraw, Razor Leaf. Absolutely nutty. Then we have Salem, obviously the Gliscor? Which one is it? Gliscor. And the Dusclops still can evolve eventually. Potentially, if we got an Eviolite, we could throw this on him, and it would be pretty cool, I think. Maybe? Can still evolve. But obviously, pretty high attacker. And we have Shadow Sneak. I got U-Turn on him. And then Acrobatics, obviously, we don't want an item on him, so we don't want the Eviolite. But pretty freaking bulky, and we'll hit hard with that Acrobatics, so that's really good. And then we have Romance, the freaking Lichen Rock. I think that's Midnight form. Check me if I'm wrong. And then obviously Poliwrath. Pretty good. We have Rock Tomb. We have Low Sweep, Water Gun, Bite. Just the regular set. And then we have Ken, the freaking Pidgeotto, and the Sceptile. Still evolvable. I think he gets better. He obviously got Merciless. Stats-wise, not really the strongest mon right now, but he's pretty fast. He does a pretty good amount of damage. We have U-Turn on him. We have Leaf Blade. We have Gust. We have what we need. So that's our team. Good little introduction to our team. Hopefully Bug Boy does a lot for us. But let's get right into the SSN and go crazy in here. We're about to mess all this shit up, am I right? We do have the ticket. So I think there should be items around here, but with people that will battle us. So, let's get right into the episode with the first frickin' battle. What's he gonna have? He's gonna have something sure... Little bit of a controversial name. I don't know if I really like that name. I think they could have done with something better, but, you know, sometimes you don't always think about things until they're in action, and then you think about them, and they kind of are like And maybe they should have just thought on that name a little bit. Not the best. But we're going to check all the trash cans as well. XXXX defense. But yeah, how is everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing wonderful. Everybody's freaking weekend, day, night, morning, whatever. A Cressoto? That's pretty freaking cool. He's pretty cool, I won't lie. I think we just outspeed him. Yeah, and then we can swap into a little bit of a... So that is Psychic Flying, if I'm correct. So... we can go into him. Yeah, how's everybody's... Whatever time it is that you are watching this, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully the vibes are good. I am currently filming this on the weekend. Pretty good weekend. Venmagius, so I'm assuming Venusaur, maybe, and a Miss Magus. So I think we might be able to just stay in. Yes. Yeah, pretty good weekend. Watched some very, very, very good UFC fights. The first fight of the Paramount, or first fight card of the Paramount era, which is a new... They're the new hosts for the UFC or whatever. So, like, they used to be on ESPN. Now they're on Paramount Plus. And it was really good. It was actually really good. The fights were really good. I owe my stream, shout out Julian, I owe Julian 50 push-ups on stream because my picks for the fights lost. Both of them. Paddy Pimblett, screw you. Arnold Allen, screw you. But yeah, I have to do 50. Also, that kind of looks like electrical fanfy bong. Am I kind of, you know, am I tripping? Or am I not tripping? But yeah, that was Rio Nub, Swinub, and a I don't actually know what that is, but we're going to go into Bug Boy. I don't really know what... Riolu? Riolu. Okay, I got it. Look at that. Oh, nice. He's... Alright, well, we'll Water Pulse him. That's one shot. Nice. And then pretty good football. Football was pretty good as well. Let us... We're water, fire, so we're neutral to his rock if he has rock. Takedown does nothing to us. Let's hit him with a fire blast, see what that does. Probably does more damage, right? No, okay. Oh, okay, he has rock. That, you know, that makes sense. Let's go to Romance. Shouldn't do much, and then we can low sweep. Nice. What was that noise? What is going on in my ears? What the hell was that? But yeah, pretty good football matches. I'm thinking of UFC. Football games. Not the Patriots one. As you guys know, I'm a Patriots fan. Not the best product-wise. You know, they were pretty sloppy. I won't lie. It was pretty sloppy. But Drake May's him, and he just knows how to win. Bro's a GOAT. That's the freaking GOAT right there. I wouldn't say is the next like Tom Brady or anything. Whoops, I'm a moron. But he's pretty damn good. And he's pretty young. It kind of makes me feel like an unk sometimes when there's sports athletes that are younger than me and are in Super Bowls and in, like, crazy positions. And it's like, okay, well, nice. That's pretty crazy. We'll just stay in. That's probably, oh, that's a cool one. I like that. That guy's a slacking freaking for alligator eventually. That would be crazy. But yeah, it kind of makes me feel like, damn, I'm Unk. That's pretty crazy. He's like 23 years old, and he's just second year going to the freaking Super Bowl. I think we get a Pokemon here. I think this guy gives us a Pokemon, if I remember correctly. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that makes you guys yawn, so you yawn with me, and I'm not just the only one yawning. Is that that's a Rotom Dialga? That's insane. I want that. That boy is sick. His sprite isn't the greatest, I would say. Definitely some room for improvement on the sprite action, or sprite area, sprite front. I didn't pay attention to what came in. Weenix! Okay, let's hit him with a Earthquake, and it will probably kill him, because Sunny's just him. Sunny's just straight up him, just sweeping everybody's team. Bastiotler, so that's a Stantler maybe, or a Dottler. I don't think Dottler's in here, so probably Stantler. And a Bastiodon, which is Steel Rock. So, ground should be good. Yep, Stantler. Yeah, so he's Rock Normal. Perfect. It's a pretty cool but scuffed mon at the same time. Not really like the most like aura'd Pokemon, but he kind of has a little bit of a cool vibe. You know, it's not anything good. Togagast. That's a pretty cool Pokemon. I won't lie. I like that. It is Fairy. This is why we have Emster. Fairy Ghost, we just throw in a Steel type. It's a Steel Wall. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Doesn't have a whatever it's called, but, you know, we can hit him with a Psychic anyways, even though it's not Stab and probably won't do a lot of damage to him. He's going to Aura Sphere us and almost one-shot Empy. Okay, let's take a step back and let's think about this, buddy. Let's not Aura Sphere me, please. Holy Clabloni. Well, do we have anybody that knows a poison move? I don't think we do. I think if he's using Aura Sphere, we just need to go to Sunny because we have a, we have whatever it's called. So we can just Earthquake and hopefully it will one-shot. We probably should have just stayed in. Nice. We have a Assault Vest on Sunny. So Sunny's going to be a very tanky mon. And honestly, we might, for now, want to just start stacking our Pokemon with... We rescued this Torkoal from the water. It looks like it must have fallen over, but I need an experienced trainer to take care of it, preferably someone who has obtained the Vermilion City badge. I think we've done that, right? I kind of... Is this Vermilion City? No, we haven't. Okay. So we have to do that after. So obviously we get cut from here. Also, we're going to go back and heal. We get cut from this place, and then we have to, obviously, come back, get that, and then we got to remember that there is a guy there. So we get 2 static encounters here, which is pretty cool. We are going to check for the Assault Vest. We do have one. And maybe we can give that to... The only thing is it gets rid of status moves. We do have Flame Orb. So if somebody gets Guts, if one of our Pokemon gets Guts, that would be crazy. I don't know if that's in this gen. But that would be quite cool. I like Guts Facade. One of my favorite Pokemon is Ursaluna because he does some crazy stuff. So I think this thing only gives you a... This... I don't know, it might give you a... Okay, let's... You know what? You know what, for the memes, we'll rock this, sure. Yeah, I don't really think this quest gives us anything. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing it. Oh, I know you. We met back in Mount Moon some time ago. You're the kid I shared my fossil with. Here you finally are. What do you think? Oh, I guess I'm fighting him. Alright, well. She's got 2 Pokemon. That shouldn't be... Ooh, Amaru, Amara, Samara, whatever it's called, and a Lampent. Pretty cool. Sunny is just our we're gonna put Sunny in the front slot, because he is just our absolute wall, but also does a crap load of damage with Earthquake. Having an Earthquake mon this early is pretty insane. Like, that's something Sunish. Sunflora and a Bruxish. So, would be water grass, potentially. So let's just go to Salem. Maybe? Could be totally wrong. I like kind of this guessing game. You guys play it with me. And I'm kind of good at this guessing game. Yeah, you guys play with... Oh, wait, it was Sunkern, not Sunflora. Sorry, so I was wrong. I was wrong this whole time. You beat me again. All right, I may have to keep my word. Which of these fossils do you want a root fossil? Confie de Valle or Poirot. Yes, I shall have what my husband so confie. 2 confies, please. Yes. 2 of these. Coming right up. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like being a waiter or waitress in a very high-stress job environment or area, Blossom Garden has got to be Savory Cinnabar. Blossom on the left. Blossom in the Savory Cinnabar. Yes. That's got to be one of the more stressful things. Or being a chef. You know, that's... Definitely, if anybody's waiter, waitress, or anything like that out there, give yourself some props, because that's a stressful job. You got to interact with people. You got to be, like, constantly... I think they ordered the confit. I don't remember, to be honest. See, I'm already forgetting. It was this guy. Oopsies. See, I'm not cut out for it, guys. I'm not him. I'm lost. Blossom Garden? No, Savory Cinnabar and a Blossom Garden. Blossom, Savory Cinnabar. Savory Blossom Salad and a Savory Cinnabar. Wow, look at that. I did it. Wow, thanks, dude, for the 7,500 buckaroo. Well, that's kind of a not great, because it's a dupes. I don't know how we're doing dupes again. What do you guys think? How do we do them? Do we just break the pair, and then eventually if we get another dupes, we pair those together? Or are they technically new Pokemon, so we just... We're gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna name this guy... Buck. We're gonna name him Buck. Store to your PC. So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to think about that. Because I don't know I don't know what we want to do with that. If we want to do dupes, all of them, or because they're technically different Pokemon, but we also don't really want to have a bunch of Pokemon that are the same, you know what I mean? That's kind of boring. So yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe we'll come back to that idea next episode, or next versions of episodes, because I film these in bulks of 2. I could also ask the Discord quickly. Clink fetched. Maybe I'll do that. Far-fetched Clink would be flying or normal steel, so we can just fire blast him and shoot one shot. Yeah, I think after I finish this, I will make some movie magic, and I will pause for a second, ask the Discord what they think, and then continue on. I think that's probably the best bet, because they'll keep me honest. I think they're going to agree with me. Probably just make it so I get to either break the pair or I don't get mons. I don't know. Pharaoh Duck. That's a pretty cool guy. I kind of like him. I won't lie. I kind of do be liking Pharaoh Duck. Let's go into romance, because we can use fighting type. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's low sweep. Headshot. Dead. Easy peasy. Snowball. Okay. All right. All right. How's everybody's snow situation? Don't you snow? It's absolutely insane here. We are... Ooh, facade. Nice. We are potentially in the bracket of getting like 30 inches of snow. Yes, you heard me. 30 inches of snow. So it's been pretty crazy. Luckily and thankfully for anybody who plows or shovels or anything like that, it is really light and fluffy snow. So it's very much movable. You know what I mean? It's not going to cause a lot of issues because it's not going to freeze, and it's not going to be super watery and like icy. So it's not going to lead to any like major issues, if that makes sense, because it's so light and fluffy. Which makes it really easier. You're really easy because you can just blow it off with a leaf blower. That's what I do. W rival Azul fight. Of course rival would have, or Azul would have a freaking Rayquaza, right guys? Doesn't that just make sense? I don't think we can we break an airlock? We can break an airlock. So he's Poison Ghost. So let's just go to Sunny. Also, that's cursed. That is absolutely cursed. Twister shouldn't do much damage. And we are going to Earthquake. Should one-shot it, honestly. Nice. One-shot. What's the next Pokemon looking like? A Hopfisk. So a Hoppip and a Stunfisk. So either ground, grass, or water. Flying? Flying ground, or... I don't really know. Let's just go into Bug Boy, I guess. Hopefully Bug Boy can hit him with something. Grass Electric. Okay, so it's the... is he normally electric? Yes. Sorry, I'm tripping out. Okay, he's going to Sleep Powder me. What a little bastard. There we go. And Solo Kern, so maybe Solosis and Stun Kern. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool sprite, I won't lie. Little beaker glass thing with Clefairy is fairy. No, it's Steel Rock. Okay. Yeah, we can just Water Pulse him. Nice. That's his team, right? Huge. there goes our rival battle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we will go get cut. Nice. Go in here, talk to this guy. Rubbed the captain's back. Hey, yo, we're getting sensual in here. Got you, Captain. Alright. Captain's hat. Alright, so we can go back up. And before the gym, let's make sure that it is a... It has to be a Golduck, right? It has to be. There's no way. There's something else. Oh, he's so cool looking, though. Holy fuck, he's wicked cool. So let me just quickly... I'll be right back. Give me a second. I'm going to ask the Discord. All right, so I sent a Discord message in my Discord. I'll put the Discord in the description or the comments or something below. So if anybody watches this that isn't in the Discord can join that. There's updates for my YouTube videos, my streams, my YouTube shorts, my TikToks, all of those things in there. And I sent them that. And then I'm just going to play along. I'm going to go back and get my fossil encounter. And maybe some of the... I don't know if there's any other encounters or anything with cut. But I'll do that. I'll wait on that. And then once they reply, I will check that. And we'll figure that out. Because we have some cut things that we can do. Like I said, there's an item right there that we can get cut from. There's a bunch of them up above, I believe. That's insane. That's freaking insanity. I'm assuming that we will probably go with the first options of breaking the pair and then just leaving the mon, if that makes sense. Because I think that makes the most sense. Like, that's an insane mon. I think that makes the most sense, like, randomization-wise, if that, you know. Okay, so we got that. Littens. I do like that name. You know, I like the thought process of that name. I don't know if I really like the Pokemon. You know, Littens is... He's good, but he's not... He's not gonna be... I mean, Arbok, maybe he'll be good. You know, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Anything could be good, you know? Alright, let's go heal. Boom, 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 boom. What was I... See, this is what I get, like, lost really quickly. We already got the item up there. I don't think there's any more cut stuff up there. I'm trying to think if there was anything... Oh, Volt Switch. Do we want to see if we can check and see what Volt Switch? Yeah, nobody can learn Volt Switch. Alright. We're going to... I'm going to do some movie magic as well and teleport over there because I'm lazy. So, I will be right back. Alright, so we are back. We're at Pewter City, I believe this is called, and we can go and cut this thing down to get our fossil encounter. Also, little update. We are going to go back and we are going to unfuse that Golduck and Genesect, and we are going to get rid of the Golduck completely, and then we're going to leave Genesect alone in the box, and if we get another... static, which is unfortunate because we should have went back and we should have done that from the start. I think we did get a static encounter or static duplicate already. So we will go back on that, but we have fossils that we could get duplicates from, etc., etc. So we will do that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we get another freaking static duplicate so that I can get a Genesect on my team because I love Genesect. Genesect was one of my, like, Okay, we have to go to the Viridian Forest. Genesect was like one of my OG favorite Pokemon way back in the day. I don't really know why. I don't know. It was I think it was an Eventmon. It was kind of rare to get from what I remember. I could be completely wrong. Ooh. Zoralure. That's pretty cool. But yeah, he was cool. He was like the first steel type that I really like actually enjoyed, you know what I mean? And he's a little bug dude. He's a little freaking cool bug guy. We also get an egg here. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Do you guys... I don't remember if we got a, whatever it's called encounter. The spiderweb encounter. I don't remember if we did, but we're going to anyways. So this might be an encounter. Okay, never mind. It's just regular Beedrills. So bug we can gust, and I think rock is strong into it as well. Yes. So we can just gust and rock tomb both of them, kill them. That should kill them, and then we will get mad. These guys mad at us too. We will do the same. Rock tomb, gust, kill both of them, get them out of here. Slammo Bobammo. Alright. You did it. You got rid of that. Let's check this old amber. Come with me. You'll have to. Yeah, this doesn't... We can't get the old amber yet, I don't think. Cinnabar Island. So it's late till we can get old amber. That's a quest completed. So I think... We're not just a museum. We have a machine, but unfortunately the machine isn't optional at the moment. We're trying our best to get it back to working possible. So, when do I get my fossil encounter? Maybe we don't get the fossil encounter? I thought we did. I thought it was after that. Okay, can this lady get out of the way? Thank you. Thank you, lady. I appreciate you. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out. All right, we're gonna TP back to the other place. I know. He's TPing, but we will be right back. All right, so now we can open up our slot. We can go back, get the Torkoal. I think the Torkoal will be okay. I don't remember. We're gonna unfuse these guys. Yes. Pretty cool pair. Bugwater, not the best typing, but pretty cool. We're fine with... Hey, yo, what is that? Hey, yo, dude, what? Yo! So, we will leave Genesect at the bottom of the box. We have an egg. We can do quick hatch, so we don't really need the egg on us right now. Let's go back to the SS Anne and grab this Torkoal. I don't know if the Torkoal is a individual encounter or if it's a just like a random mission one. Oh wait, we can't. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Let's go back. See, this is something that even if I pay attention super hard, I still don't actually know what I'm doing. You know, I just exist. And then people in my chat tell me what to do, and then I pay attention to that, and I know where to go, because they tell me where to go. When it's all me, I'm basically like a lost dog, just running around in a field, frolicking, and just having a good old time. You know? Alright, let's get this egg hatched. We're gonna put on... I think it's player option. Pokemon. Quick hatch. Here we go. And we will hatch this egg. Hopefully, it's going to be something good. Please, please. Eggs usually aren't good for me. Sometimes they are. So that's a regular Venipede that I just got. Or is that Venipede? Did I just get Venipede, or did I get a regular Venipede from that? But nonetheless, it will be a Genesect. Is that really what we want? No. We're gonna name him Marty. Marty, the obviously the name will go bye-bye, but you know, that's not really exactly what we wanted, because now we have to fuse this guy with the frickin' Genesect. So, you know, it's not. I wonder if I think we rare candy him first. I don't know what level he evolves into Scoliopede. I know Whirlipede is probably pretty. I think it's Whirlipede. It's probably pretty early on. Protect. We'll throw on a Protect. Doesn't hurt to have Protect on us. Maybe level 20. Poison Tail. Absolutely. We will absolutely take that. Bug Bite. We will also take that. Let's go that for rollout. Alright, he is going to evolve. That is good. So he is, I'm pretty sure. No, he's probably. I don't know. I think he's just a regular Whirlipede. Yeah, I think. He's going to learn Iron Defense. Let's do that. And we'll level up Genesect as well. He's got Flame Charge. He does have Stab Metal Claw, which is really good. Also, there is the Move Tutor and the Move Tree Learner or whatever above us, which is really nice. I very much enjoy that. Let's go with that for Lock On. I think it's better to have multi. Alright, so now we can. Yeah, so he is just a regular old. So we get the choice now: Bug Steel or Bug Poison. Let me see what they look like and what they are. Genesect and Whirlipede. So we have Bug Poison, which is 4x weak to fire. It has no 2x's and a lot of resistances. Or that's Bug Steel, sorry, not Bug Poison. Then we have Bug Poison, which has no 4x, 4 2x weaknesses, a half in Bug Fairy Poison, and a 4th in Fighting and Grass. We're completely okay. So his attack is better. His other stats are marginally different. He is a split attacker in. No, he's actually. Okay, so I think. We want to go with the Bug Steel type. He's really not as good. Actually, he's pretty decent. He doesn't have a Sprite, though, which is unfortunate. But he's better statistically, and a lot of his attacks are physical. So I think we are going to go to Bug Steel. Right? Yeah. Bug Steel. He might not get used a lot. He does. We just don't put him in against fire, and he has pretty good resistances. With Steel type, you're granted having pretty good resistances. But, like, Bug actually has some decent ones to pair. You think about, like, Grass, Ground, Fighting. There's some ones that kind of add on that Steel might not have. So, obviously, the ability doesn't matter. Sassy or Naughty, I say we go with probably Naughty. Oh, okay. And then we will take Iron defense instead of flame charge. Fury cutter. It powers and increase if it hits in succession. We're gonna take bug bite. And then poison tail we don't need. We're not stab. Protect we're fine with. Yeah, we're fine with not having protect. Why is he level 28? Okay, well, we can't use him anyways now because he's level 28 somehow. Don't really know where he got that level from. Or those 2 levels. But, you know, I guess he just leveled up when he evolved or something. I don't know. But pretty decent. You know, he's pretty cool. Now we can go to the gym. We can go cut and then fight this gym. Let's check up on our potions. Make sure we have enough potions. We have 56 super potions. We have no heals. Let's check heals. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have any heals. So after this gym, we can reset a town. The next town we go to, we can reset. So I'm gonna buy a lot of potions. And I'm gonna give myself money. And you guys are gonna tell me how much of a cheater I am. And I'm gonna say, well, I'm just a cool little guy. Let's also buy a bunch of DNA splicers. We probably don't need that many of them because we're not going to be DNA splicing a lot. Are there any other things that we want in here? Air balloon could be decent. Let's buy like 3 of those. Heavy balls, don't really care about. Level balls, don't really care about. Honestly, we're pretty good with all that stuff. Now, let's take on the gym. So again, to remind myself and remind you guys, we are doing a no heal in battle hardcore. So that means when I get into the gym, and I gotta remember this the most, when I get into the gym, I cannot heal my Pokemon when I am in battle. I can heal prior, I can heal when I'm walking around, but I cannot heal in a battle. So if I get into a battle and my Pokemon are gonna die, I have to let them die, or I have to play them smarter. Also, I absolutely hate this gym. This is the gym that has the switches in it, and you have to, like, hit the... whatever it's called. Don't remember how to do this one. Gentleman Tucker has a Larvibble. That's gonna be insane. A Tyranitar Groudon, or not Garchomp. That's insane. But he gets headshot by a Leaf Blade. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also, I didn't heal my Pokemon like an idiot. What are my Pokemon all at? Well, we're going in hardcore. You know, this is what hardcore's all about. I've thought about this question, and I might ask my stream tomorrow about it. What is your guys' favorite old YouTuber, and do they still upload? Because I've had a lot of old favorite YouTubers. Specifically, Gabcario. So a Lucario and a Gabite. So it's going to be Fighting Ground. Fighting Dragon. No, it's going to be Dragon Steel. Okay, complete opposite of what I thought. So we can go into Sunny again. But yeah, what favorite YouTubers did you guys have? And are they still uploading? Are they still active? Are they still... Please one shot. Please one shot. Okay, good. That's good. I had a lot of old YouTubers when I was a kid. Specifically, a group called, and if anybody knows this, you are an absolute ball knower, and I love you. You are one of my favorite people now. Is The Creatures. They were an old group of a bunch of guys They would play, like, all the old YouTuber games you can think of. Trouble in Terrorist Town, like, all those different games. Gmod. As well as, like, other things they would do, like, in-person games. They would do Minecraft stuff, blah, blah, blah. And there was, like, beef within them. And two of my favorite members, they were literally my whole childhood. My childhood best friend, we would always talk about them. We went to PAX East and met them. But they... Okay. This area I hate. But they had, like, beef within their group. And they ended up dissolving. And two of them and a couple other the guys branched off. And they made this place, or this YouTube group called Cow Chop. And once... Okay. I hate this place. I don't know what it... Is there any semblance to what... They made this place called Cow Chop. Or this YouTube channel called Cow Chop. And Cow Chop was just a bunch of dudes playing a bunch of funny games, doing a bunch of funny things, and they were amazing. Like, they would do these things called Amazon Primetime reviews, and they would just order random-ass Amazon stuff and Amazon products and see if they would work. So, like, there was this old... maybe we just... Oh my god. I don't know what... I don't know how to do this thing. They ordered... I don't know if anybody remembers it, but I think it was in Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War. They released these glove... or, like... kitchen gloves, whatever they're called, the ones that you wear on your hands when you're picking up plate or a hot pan or something. Gloves, heat gloves. I don't know what the hell I don't remember what they're called. Smart me. But they came out those and they were like being recalled because they would get burned through. So they ordered a bunch of them and tested them. And then it was during the whole trend where, like, the super hot knives, and they would just, like, make their knives hot, and then they would try and cut things, and they were cutting a phone. They had, like, a random-ass phone, and they were trying to, like, cut through the phone, and then it just cuts to them, like, putting the oven mitt, that's what it is, on a burner, and it just starts burning, and then they cut back, and the one guy's cutting a phone with the hot knife, and the phone's battery liquid just, like, encases their entire kitchen counter, and it all, like, went up in flames, and they got it put out, and then shortly after they got evicted from their place and had to move to California, because they were in Colorado, but they just had, like, so much funny things. That's where I got, like, most of my humor from as a kid, was just, like, goofing around watching them. And every now and then I'll go back and watch some of their videos, and it's like a nostalgia trip, but it also makes me really sad because I'm like, goddamn, I don't have, like there's a few YouTubers that I have that are of that level to me, if that makes sense. And I don't know, it just makes me sad that they're gone and they're never coming back. They still upload, like, individually, but they don't ever, like, come back together. Some of them are. One of the main guys is uploading with some of the, like, side members. He has like a YouTube group that they're doing now, but it's just still not the same, you know what I mean? It doesn't hit the same spot, and that could just be the nostalgia aspect of it, but I'm gonna look this up real quick. Pokemon, because this is confusing the shit out of me. Infinite Fusion. It changes places every time you check a bin. If you find the switch first, the second will be next to it. Okay. So it is literally just a guessing game? Is that what they're saying? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I got it. Holy lord. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any YouTubers that are like that for you guys, where they like had a crazy history, or like they had anything like that and then they just fizzled out. So we are fighting Lieutenant Surge, right? I'm pretty sure this is Lieutenant Surge. The third gym. Our third gym of many. Hopefully we can take him out. Hopefully he doesn't have any crazy mons. Remember, no heals in battle. If they die, they die. If I wipe, I wipe. And I have to restart completely over. So we are absolutely putting Sunny in. I think this is only a 2-mon fight. So we have grass, we have ground, and we have dark. And withdraw. And we have bug, ghost, flying. We have rock, fighting, water. We have flying, grass. Definitely not Ken. Romance has okay stats, but isn't the best. We could put him in, but he does scare me a little bit with his strength. But then again, he does have pretty good coverage. Water, psychic, and fire. But also, he has ghost, bug, and flying. So with grass, we have water, rock, ground. And then ground, we can hit fire, electric, rock, poison, steel, which is really good. Dark, we obviously can hit psychic and ghost. Flying, we can hit grass. Yeah, I think we want to go with Sunny and Salem, the 2 S's. Oh, there's 3. Okay. All right. So, I think we do this then. Or do we do this? Yeah, I think we do this. All right. We should be good. We should be good. Come on! Let us win. Slow Loom. That's Brayloom and Slowbro? Slow King? Okay. So, water fighting, we can just Razor Leaf. Should be... Damn, he's tanky. Alright, he does no damage. He's withdrawing. Okay. Volt Dude. I don't know if that was the best swap, Mr. Lieutenant Surge. Don't really know what you were kind of thinking right there. Sunny might just sweep this whole entire gym right now. Bro is absolutely going crazy. I'm pretty sure he is. Aria Disc. So Love Disc and Aria Dose. So Bug, Water. Stay right in. That is disgusting. Get that off my screen, Sunny. Please help me. So help me, God. Please get this thing off my screen. Okay, we're not doing that much damage. I think we just swap to... He's using Nightshade, though, so I think we want to go to Romance. Yeah. Because we don't want to give him a free ghost attack, and that could do a lot of damage to us. I think we are going to... The only thing is we don't have... Okay. Please one-shot. Nice. Huge. All right, that is the third gym. Dunzo, Bobunzo. Easy peasy. Lieutenant Surge. The Thunder Badge is ours. Gimme, gimme. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We will put those on. Get this fucking maid costume off me. What is our TM gonna be? Reflect. I mean, not all too bad. Good, like, setup move or idea, but it's not really gonna be that useful. But now we can go back and get the Torkoal. I don't know if... Oh, are you a Pokemon trainer? I work for the Pokemon Museum. I just wanted to let you know that our state-of-the-art fossil... Oh my god. Huge. So now... Okay, we got teleport. So I shouldn't have been teleporting before, but I was. So... Too bad, so sad. So, I think we are going to go and get the Torkoal. We're going to put our Pokemon away. We'll put 2 Pokemon away because we want to have enough space for the Torkoal, and we want to have enough space for the Fossil. I don't know if we even get a Torkoal. We also, I'm pretty sure, get 2 encounters now because the Root Fossil randomized into a Root Fossil, which is insane. So, let's go back down here. I know, guys, I'm yapping. I'm speed yapping. I'm going crazy. Let's go down, down, down to the Ring of Fire. And hopefully you have the city's badge. Yes. Ninball. Ninjask and a Granbull? I mean, not terrible. Not all too bad, but not all too good. It's going to be a Shedinja or a... What's the other one? Shedinja or a... No, a Ninja. This is a Nincada, so it's either going to be a Ninjask or a Shedinja with a Granbull. I'm pretty sure Granbull has decent attack or something. I don't remember. We're going to name him... Let's name this guy... Cheddar. Cheddar, the Granbull. Alright, well... So how do we get... Granbull and... Is that even Granbull, or... Let me check this. I don't think that's Granbull. I think that's... whatever it's called. Is there 2 bull Pokemon? It's Snubbull, which I think evolves into Granbull. Nincada and Snubbull. So... Level 20, empty slot in party. So which do we want? Level 23, so we can get Granbull right now. So let's look at Granbull. And then let's look at Ninjask. So we can either get Fairy Flying with 121 speed and 100 attack, which is insane. Holy crap. He's got really bad defenses, but that's insane, low-key. Or we can get Fairy Ghost with 41 speed. So I think we definitely just get Ninjask. So that is just level 20. So we have to fill our slot, and then we can get Ninjask at level 20 and Granbull at level 29, and we might just throw them on the team. Dead ass. Dead ass, because that is insane. He's low-key actually nutty. So how would we go about... I think we're just going to do the field option. Now that we have it, I don't have to cheat anymore. I can just TPS around. Easy peasy. So we get 2 fossil encounters here. I do believe that we have to fast forward a little bit in time. We're not just supposed to... So we have a root fossil and an armor fossil. Come back at around 12. So, whoops. Let's go sleep real quick, and I will come back to you guys in a second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and we are going to get our fossil. This is our first fossil, the root fossil. An electitang. Is that a matang? Oh, my lord! We're naming this guy Mindless. Because Mindless is our meta gross, metang, absolute gremlin. Holy frickety frick frack. That's an insane Pokemon. Let's get our... Let's queue up our armor fossil as well. We will put whatever it's called back. Actually, let's put Sunny back for the meantime. And then I will come back to you guys here in a second when we get our next Pokemon. All right, we're back with, I think this is our armor fossil, right? So hopefully a Duobgi, Mimikyu, Duoblade. Okay, all right, a Aegislash Mimikyu, pretty decent. We are gonna name this Anna because Anna was our Mimikyu in our Heart and Soul run. I'm sure Salem's okay with that because he's already a Pokemon. Don't yell at me, Salem. I'm only human. After all, I'm only human. After all. So let's level these guys up. This guy, Cheddar, should evolve into a Granbull at first. And then he should evolve into a Ninjask. Okay, so he's going Ninjask first. And then he will want to evolve into whatever it's called. After this, I'm assuming. Fury Cutter. He's going to be Bug, so we want Fury Cutter. And we're going to be a physical attacker. I didn't realize low-key Granbull is actually a good mon to have combined with things. Because they get his attack, and he low-key goes insane. Like, his attack is actually insane. So there's our Bug Fairy. I think that's what we wanted. I hope. Right? No, it's not. Why did it do that one? I'm confused. Oh, I think because it was the Nincada. So that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. It doesn't get its speed, so it's not as good. So that kind of makes him not as good. That's really unfortunate. He's the Nincada head. That's why. So we probably won't use that guy, honestly. He's not as good now. His other form is Fairy Flying type, is 121 speed base, and 100 attack with 80 HP. His defenses are terrible, 55 and 56. But regardless, he's pretty insane with the other one. Also, Fairy Flying is pretty decent, and Fairy Bug is just the worst typing. He has two weaknesses, or not weaknesses. Also, this is Steel Fairy. Holy crap, this is going to be insane. Hopefully he can learn his moves. Automatize, that's going to be insane. Mimic, no. Shadow Sneak, we'll go Shadow Sneak instead of that. Aerial Ace for double team, sure. Feint Attack. We'll go that for Shadow Sneak. Retaliate. I don't know when. When does Duo Blade and Mimikyu? When does he get into Aegislash? We need a Dusk Stone, so that's going to be like nearly impossible to get. We also Matang is going to be a late game guy. But for right now, we have Steel Fairy, 75 speed, 103 defense, 96 attack, 57 HP, not the greatest. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, Ghost Steel. His Ghost Steel type is better. The Steel Fairy scales. Wow. Okay, so yeah, he's not got the best, but he's pretty tanky. And again, he has a lot of resistances. Honestly, the Ghost Steel type is probably better. Honestly, looking at it, not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a lot better, but you know, sometimes can't always get what we want. Let's get mindless. This one I feel is gonna be good. Surely, right, guys? Surely mindless is gonna be cracked. He has to be. He absolutely has to be. There's no way. Swift? Let's look him up. Electivire and Matang. So he is Electric Psychic. And he turns into... Man, he loses... We're stacking the not holy. Never mind. Okay, so Electric Psychic, he's pretty slow, but he gets 83 defense, 81 special attack, 89 defense, 91 attack, and then 70 HP. And in his other four, when he evolves, he gets 76 HP, 131 attack, 109 defense, 95 special attack, that doesn't change, 86 special defense, and 78 speed. So he is a banger. We need to get him. And that is level 45. So that's going to be a long ways away. But he is honestly, right now, pretty usable. Electric Psych, we don't have an electric type on our team. So we're looking for physically attacking moves. Shockwave. Like, these are ones that we could... I think we just keep these for now. We're gonna have Volt Tackle, or not Volt Tackle, Volt Switch. Thunder Wave, we want. We want Thunder Wave, that's good for catches. Electro Ball, don't really want that. Pursuit, don't really want that either. We're looking for Psychic type moves. We don't have... Okay, Bullet Punch. He's not Steel, but that's good to have. Light Screen. Miracle Eye? No. If we can get oh, there we go. We got Thunder Punch. Okay, we are absolutely cooking. Zen Headbutt too? Yeah, we're absolutely cooking here. So we can get to level 36. Scary Face. Okay, no, we get to level 35. So let's put these guys back on the bench for now. So I don't think we have a Moonstone or anything to upgrade. Okay, so Steel normal. So we have now Electric Psychic, Water Fire, Ghost Flying, Flying Grass, Rock Fighting, and Water Ground. Is there any overlap on our team? Honestly, for right now, I'm fine with if we have to leave MP on the bench because, like, he doesn't really do a lot for us, per se. Romance is kind of similar in that position, where Rock Fighting have a lot of weaknesses stacked. Together, they have Flying, Psychic, Fairy, Grass, Water, Fighting, Ground, and Steel. So it's pretty rough. It's a pretty rough Pokemon. It's probably one of the more rough typings. And Rock hits Fire, Flying, Bug, Ice. And with a steel type, or a person that knows steel type moves, a person that has a fire type move in Volcarona Golduck. We have coverage for that. We have coverage now in electric for flying. We have obviously bug coverage. We have fire coverage. And then fighting, we don't have normal, but that's okay. Dark, don't really have a lot of coverage for. So I think with these guys, we're going to want to try to find a good middle ground. Somebody who could fill a slot typing-wise. Because we have flying grass, so we have coverage for that stuff. I think the only one that we really don't have a lot of coverage for would be fairy, dragon. So we wouldn't have poison or steel, anything to cover for dragon right now. Not a whole lot to cover for dark, other than U-turn. And that's basically it. We have pretty much coverage for everything else. So we're going to try to look for a... I mean, honestly, Genesect, Whirlipede, Steel Fairy could be great. That's kind of exactly what we need. I think that's honestly what we're going to put in, because that covers us for fighting. It covers us for Fairy. If we could get a steel, I don't know if we have a steel type move. Let's see. Let's see if Anna can learn a steel type in these levels. Probably not. I don't know when. Slash. No. Iron defense. We can put in for... No, we don't really need iron defense. Come on, learn. No. Dang it. So, that's a little unfortunate. Maybe we do put in... I mean, what about dark type? I mean, we could put in him. I think he knows... Yeah, he has bug and steel at the moment. So that covers us for fairy, and it covers us for psychic and dark. We have coverage for fighting. That it would mainly be dragon right now, because we don't have any major ice moves. But we don't really have anybody. We have dragon in him, or we have dragon moves. We have Ghost Dragon. But I don't really think we would want to swap anybody out with our team right now. I mean, I think Ken can probably evolve right now. Let's see if Ken can evolve. And if Ken can evolve, get it? Whoops. Okay, well, I have U-turn as a TM, so I can just teach him that back. It might be 36. If it's 36, it's going to be unfortunate. Yeah, it's 36 when he evolves, surely. Aquatail? Nah, he is specially attacking. Fire Spin? No. Soak? That's good for, like, late game weird instances where, like, you have to... Mega Drain. Ice Fang. Okay, huge. Huge. Sunny is freaking... Sunny's him, literally. We keep Sunny alive, and we are absolutely chilling. Aquatail 2? Okay, yeah. Bro, Sunny has so much coverage. Leech Seed? I don't think we can fit Leech Seed on that. God damn. Sunny has so much coverage. That's insane. So we don't need to swap our team up very much. We have more than enough now. Infuse ray, no. Maybe we want to try to slot in a better grass or a better flying type, maybe? What flying types do we have? Oh, he's evolving. Okay. Alright, I didn't know he evolved this quick. So... Scolioset. Bug Steel. He wants to learn Baton Pass. I mean, honestly... He's not really a setup mon. Metal Sound. Agility, no. Alright. Let's teach him... Let's teach U-turn to Ken again for agility. We could teach U-turn instead of Metal Claw. Volt Switch on mine... Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm fine with no bullet punch. Maybe Quiver Dance? No. Yeah, I think... Let's see if we can learn... We can teach anybody... So we have Electric Flying. We have Bug Fairy. Dragon Grass. Steel. Ghost Dragon. Yeah, so we don't really have... I mean, do we really need a flying type? We could throw in a fairy type. If we have a good fairy type. Attacking fairy type. Throw in, try... We have Psychic. We have Send Headbutt. So flying we don't really need. Grass we don't really need as well. And we have... Bug Steel, Electric Psychic... I mean, if he could learn a steel move, he would be... Anna would be insane. I wish he was the other way around. Like, just look at his stats. He's so bad. Actually so bad. Alright, well, I think we'll keep the team this way. I think this is fine. We are going to randomize their abilities again. So, debug... Set primary ability, set any ability. I'm gonna do it this way again. I'm just hitting my D-pad up and down, or left and down. To here. Stench. I don't know if that worked the way, but we're gonna do it anyways. I don't know if that worked how we wanted it to. I don't think... Yeah, we didn't do his. So... And I want to do this on the videos that you guys see it happening, you know what I mean? So I know I probably could do this off cam, but okay. Well, that's why. Okay. So let's hold on. Alright, so we're going to... This is our team. This is how our team's looking. I don't think we could maybe do a change for Ken, but he's going to evolve soon. So maybe we just let him evolve, and we don't really have a lot of attacking moves on our potential mons that we're going to slot in for there. So it's good just to have another grass flying type with U-turn that can kind of take the load off of Sunny, because Sunny is doing a lot of heavy lifting with his kit right now. Absolutely insane. But we're going to randomize Mindless's ability, and then we're going to randomize Marty's ability. So let's do that. I gotta do the debug thing first, buddy. Now, let me just see if this works. Alright, yeah. I know I probably could do this off cam, But I don't know. I'd rather do it on cam so you guys can actually see me doing it. Water compaction. Okay. Don't really know what that does. I think once you hit a water move, once you get hit by a water move, it does something with your stats. I don't really remember. Same thing. Let's continue on. After this, we will end the episode. Let's see. Lightning rod. Okay, I know what that does. That's not amazing having on him, but we could... We know that now. If we're ever in a position where we're going to get wiped by an electric move, we can swap. Sharply ups defense when hit by a water type move. Okay, that's pretty decent. You know, he's electric type, so it's not the best. But also we have Volt Switch, which isn't... Actually, it's not bad because he's pretty much a split attacker. He's pretty good statistically all the way around the board. We have Thunder Punch, Volt Switch, Zen Headbutt. Then we have, obviously, Fire Blast, same thing. U-Turn, Iron Defense, Bug Bite, and Magnet Bomb. Our team is looking pretty good. Like I said, we probably... Actually, it's good having a Stab Grassmon on our team. So, you know, I'm fine with that. Let's see everybody's... Yeah, everybody's moves are the same, or their abilities are randomized. So that is going to do it for episode number 3. We beat gym number 3. We got some additions to the team. Could scale. That Duo Blade Mimikyu could do some dammy. Could do some dammy, Anna. You could do some dammy if you're watching this. But I will see you guys next episode. You guys better keep being yourselves. Keep being awesome. You guys are freaking amazing. Like I always say when I end my streams, I am so blessed to be around a bunch of crazy, cool people. So yeah, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I will see you in the next episode. Keep being yourselves, and goodbye!